Hi, I'm Blake Noble, and today I'm here to talk to you about two mobility scooters that we're working with, the Pathrider 10 and the GoGo Elite Traveller Plus. First off, let's have a talk about who the product is for and who we might be dealing with in terms of the customer. Really important thing to realise with this product is that the person that is coming in to look at and evaluate the product may not be the person that is buying it. Might be a family member, so a son or daughter, might be a partner, husband, wife, otherwise. Might be extended family, might be a friend, might just be someone that's associated with that person. So we need to remember that they don't know the ins and outs of the product, they're wanting to gain as much knowledge as they can in a very short space of time. When it comes to the product itself and the customer that we're looking for, this is someone who is looking for an extension of their mobility. They don't necessarily have a disability as such. They're looking for a means of giving them extended mobility, potentially around their home, their property, but more likely out in the community and getting out to do the things that they want to be doing, whether it's going to the shops, going to visit family, going to visit friends, it might be going to church, whatever it is that they rate as a priority, that's what the scooter will be helping them do. Mobility scooters are very similar to a car in how they work. They have a key that comes with them, they have a horn, they have an accelerator and brake, and they have lights. Very simple action to operate. We have a lever that is operated with the hand. We pull in one direction to make the scooter go. Simply releasing will make it stop. We pull on the other side of the lever or trigger, we'll go in the opposite direction. Again, the minute we let go, the brakes are applied and the scooter will come to a stop. In terms of changing the speed of the scooter, there is a speed control knob. Very simple operation. When we turn it far left, it's in its slowest position, and the further we turn the knob to the right, it will be in its fastest position. This can be changed when the scooter's stopped or when it's going. All of the mobility scooters that we work with use a pair of rechargeable batteries of different sizes, and batteries are simply recharged overnight. And what that means is that next morning someone goes to use the product, we know that it will be fully charged, giving the maximum range. The scooters will last for a period between 4 and 6 hours per day. The range will vary from scooter to scooter as to the specific distance able to be covered per charge. Each scooter is supplied with its own battery charger. Very simple system. It has a jug cord that connects to the 3-pin plug on the wall. On the other end, a 3-pin plug that connects to the scooter. The plug is simply inserted when the power is off on the charger. The charger is turned on, left on overnight, and in the morning the scooter will be fully charged. In terms of where these scooters can go, we've got two different models that handle quite different terrain. So it's important for us to factor in where is this customer wanting to go. Is it going to be something they're using predominantly around the home, maybe on more paved, flat surfaces, or is it something that they're wanting to use more outdoor, unpaved surfaces, grass, ramps, crossings, sort of distance they're going to be wanting to cover. Lots of options. Scooters will probably do more than what someone would want to do, but it is important that we match the size and configuration of the scooter to the terrain they'll be using it in. Pathrider 10 is a scooter that is geared predominantly for outdoor use, partly because of its size, but also its motor size, wheel size and battery size, so it has more oomph and grunt to take it where it needs to go. The major limitation that we need to be aware of with any of these scooters is sand, and that is a surface that neither product will fare well on, to do with traction, but also to do with the long-term life of exposing the product to sand and the surface associated with it. So now we're going to look at the two scooters side by side, what's similar, what varies. So the common features between the two of these scooters are both four-wheeled, so they've both got a wheel on each corner. Over and above, we've got a pair of anti-tip wheels at the back. Both have a pair of batteries. These are of different sizes in the two models, but both have two. They both have a single motor that has an integrated brake supplied to it. And both of these scooters have a weight capacity in excess of 130 kilograms. So let's look at the specific differences between the two models. Pathrider 10 is what we would term a mid-size scooter, and when put side by side with the GoGo is significantly bigger. The Pathrider integrates a light, mirror and a removable front basket. Pathrider 10 is equipped with puncture-proof or flat-free tyres. These are tyres that someone's over, whether it's unsealed ground or ground with glass, those sorts of things in it, unable to actually puncture, may sever the material slightly, but means that the tyre won't go flat. Pathrider 10 runs a pair of 40 amp batteries. These are sealed batteries, so don't require any maintenance. Tipped on an angle, there's nothing to leak. The 40 amp batteries in the Pathrider give it a maximum distance per charge of 25 kilometres. Pathrider runs a 10-inch diameter wheel. This gives it greater ground clearance and a greater ride and traction over softer and more undulating ground, particularly on unsealed surfaces. Pathrider has a top speed of 10 kilometres an hour, which is equivalent to a moderate jog pace. Pathrider 10 has a range of adjustments that can be made to it. The tiller angle can be changed, the seat itself can be swivelled into one of 8 positions, and the seat can also be slid forward and back. GoGo Elite Traveller is a compact or travel scooter. This means that it's very compact proportions, reasonably low to the ground, and has the ability to manoeuvre in a reasonably small space. It has a removable front basket, runs a smaller pair of 18 amp hour batteries. Downside, as it were, for this is that the GoGo only has a maximum distance per charge of 15 kilometres. GoGo runs an 8-inch diameter wheel. Again, this means that the scooter is slightly lower to the ground, making it easier for people to get on and off, but it means that over rougher ground, the wheel doesn't offer quite the same performance. GoGo has a top speed of 6 kilometres per hour, which is equivalent to a moderate walk. GoGo Elite has a couple of adjustments that can be made to it for the position of the person in the scooter. The tiller can be altered, and the seat can also be rotated into one of 8 positions, locked into that position, both for driving but also for ease of transfer on and off the scooter. GoGo has a unique feature where it comes with a kit of plastic pieces to replace those on the scooter. They come in 3 different colours, a blue, a red and a gunmetal grey. To collapse the Pathrider 10, it's a very simple exercise. Firstly, we remove the seat by pulling the lever on the right hand side of the seat and lifting the seat up. Next, we remove the battery cover. You can then release the securing strap that holds the 2 batteries in place. The batteries can then be disconnected via the black and white plugs, 1 per battery. Batteries can then be lifted out of place. Once the batteries have been removed, we can then lower the tiller down towards the frame. This is done by releasing the knob at the base of the tiller. Once this is done, we can lift the lever that sits behind the seat post, and the rear of the scooter will pull away from the main frame, leaving us with 2 distinct bits. GoGo breaks down by firstly removing the seat, which is done by pulling the lever to the right underneath the seat and lifting it up. The seat can then be pushed away. The battery pack has no physical connections, so can simply be lifted from the top and away. Next, we need to lower the tiller towards the frame. This is done by the adjustment knob at the base of the tiller. And finally, we release the frame connecting lever at the rear of the seat post. Simply lifting it up, the transaxle at the rear of the scooter will pull away, and we're left with the 2 distinct pieces. To summarise the Pathrider 10, it's important to remember that it is a mid-sized scooter, probably more focused on someone using it outdoor and over greater distance. It has a charge range of 25 kilometres, has the larger batteries, has more seat adjustment to it, has the light removable basket and mirror, and will generally be a product that someone can do more in a more active environment outdoors than the GoGo. GoGo Elite Traveller is a compact or transportable scooter, has a smaller battery pack pair of 18 amp hour batteries, which give it a per charge range of 15 kilometres. Still quite a distance, but for someone that is covering great distance outdoors, it may be a limitation of this product. The product pulls down into an array of much smaller components, and thanks to its overall size, it's more manoeuvrable in tighter environments. That might be someone using it inside their home, inside a shop, even in a workplace. It's a scooter that will go a lot more places indoors, but will have some greater limitation outdoors. In closing, our key point, and the key thing we need to remember when working with these products, is that we are all about improving someone's quality of life. We're about giving them more independence, ability to go places they may have lost the ability to go or have never been able to go. And anything that we do is going to extend and improve that quality of life and mobility.